They don't realize that it cuts against their alarmist arguments. They don't realize how incoherent the lockdown measures appear. But people are getting fed up with it. And it's not just conservatives and talking heads and Republican politicians. It's regular old people, people who own businesses, people who are in very blue places. California, La La Land especially, under Mayor Garcetti's control, has locked down again. This was after restaurants shut down, then they reopened, then they were told they had to go outside. They invest lots and lots of money. A friend of mine who works for a restaurant in LA said they invested $100,000 turning their parking lot into an outdoor area to eat. That was just shut down again too. So they're locking all that down. Meanwhile, though, the pet projects of these politicians are allowed to continue undeterred. There was a woman in Los Angeles who stands to lose everything. She's a restaurant owner who points out that the politicians shut down her business, but they permitted almost an identical type of business to operate right next door.
So this is my place, the Pineapple Hill Grill and Saloon. If you go to my page, you can see all the work I did for outdoor dining, for tables being 7 feet apart. And I come in today because I'm organizing a protest, and I came in to get stuff for that. And I walk into my parking lot, and obviously Mayor Garcetti has approved this. Has approved this being set up for a movie company.
So if you can't see this is an open area, giant tents, big tables, because LA is a show business town. And so they want to be able to make movies. And when you make movies, you need these areas for people to eat and hang out. So they set up functionally an outdoor restaurant right next to an outdoor restaurant. They say, no, the outdoor restaurant has to shut down, but the movie theater, the movie production set may remain open. Why? Well, I don't know, because the restaurants spread coronavirus, but the movies do not. Now, you might say, oh, those incompetent politicians, oh, they just don't think about it. Oh, how silly, how ridiculous. It's not just silly. It's not just something to laugh at. Many, many people are going to lose everything. They're going to lose their life savings. They're going to lose their business. Many, many, many people are going to be put out of work because these capricious politicians can't let go of power. They can't let go of their ability to arbitrarily decide what succeeds and what fails and what people are allowed to do, which changes every hour of the day. And this woman is rightly furious.
I'm losing everything. Everything I own is being taken away from me. And they set up a movie company right next to my outdoor patio, which is right over here. And people wonder why I'm protesting and why I have had enough. They have not given us money and they have shut us down. We cannot survive. My staff cannot survive. Look at this. Tell me that this is dangerous, but right next to me as a slap in my face, that's safe. This is safe. 50 feet away. This is dangerous. Mayor Garcetti and Gavin Newsom is responsible for every single person that doesn't have unemployment, that does not have a job, and all the businesses that are going under. And we need your help. We need somebody to do something about this.
Absolutely right. This is maybe the most ridiculous example of this you've seen, but you've seen other examples of this from the beginning. Here you have actually two of identical operations. One is now illegal, one of them is legal. And actually, if it's movies, it's probably being subsidized in part by the government. That's ridiculous, but you've seen it from the beginning. You're allowed to go out and riot for BLM, but you're not allowed to go to church. Why? Because BLM and wokeism and political correctness is the established religion of the liberal state, and Christianity and Judaism are repressed and suppressed religions. So you're allowed to go to the good religion. You're not allowed to go to the politically incorrect religion. Garcetti has a pretty weak response to all of this. Garcetti says to the New York Times in response to this viral video, "My heart goes out to Ms. Marsden and the workers at the Pineapple Hill Saloon who have to comply with state and county public health restrictions that close outdoor dining. No one likes these restrictions, but I do support them as our hospital ICU beds fill to capacity and cases have increased by 500%. We must stop this virus before it kills thousands of more Angelenos. That's not an answer, buddy, because her problem isn't even that you've shut down the outdoor dining. It's that you've only shut down some outdoor dining. You've shut down her outdoor dining, but then you've permitted other outdoor dining to crop up directly next to her. No one is saying that if the policies were coherent, then we would have them. What we're saying is these policies are completely incoherent. One day we're told you can't wear the masks. The next day we're told you have to wear the masks. One day we're told you can't go outside. You certainly can't protest against the lockdown restrictions. The next day we're told you need to go gather en masse by the thousands to go protest for BLM or protest with Antifa. We're told by these scoundrels like Eric Garcetti that we all have to make sacrifices. We all have to. These politicians do not believe in this. They don't abide by their own mandates, and they don't fear the virus. If they feared the virus, then Gavin Newsom wouldn't go to the French Laundry and yuck it up with all his buddies shoulder to shoulder, no masks, indoors, and then come out and pretend, oh gosh, what a lapse of judgment, what an accident. Nancy Pelosi wouldn't show up maskless to her hair salon. Chris Cuomo wouldn't pretend to be quarantining with the virus, actually go bike riding in the Hamptons, get into a fight with one of his neighbors because one of his neighbors made fun of him, called him out for lying on television, then lie about it on TV again. All of these people. Fauci wouldn't be caught with his mask down time and time again. These guys do not believe it. They do not fear the virus in the alarmist way that they are trying to get you to fear the virus.